All right, guys, so here's the chart for gold currently. You see the wedge, very bullish. It looks like it's going to have a breakout up. It can go down as well, but let me explain what's going to make gold move. Gold coming in around 3,400. I remember gold last year was around 1,900 on spot. And then I also know, like in 2000, it was $200 an ounce. So over the last 25 years, gold's up 10x, 15x, you name it. So people think, hey, this is going to be a great deflationary tool. But the problem is the Fed is going to get a print right now on PCI. They're going to get a print on PPI and a jobs report, all before they make the decision whether they're going to lower rates or increase rates. Trump's trying to fire a Fed governor. If this is how it's going down, if you're going to try to buy the market and try to buy people to go ahead and reposition and deploy capital, it's only for the rich. It's only for the rich to survive. It's not for people. It's not for real companies, real distressed credit companies to go borrow money and make it, because you're not bringing down inflation at that point. You're going to stoke inflation. You're going to breathe the fires, and it's going to be stagflation. But when that happens, people hedge against it. And they're going to use either Bitcoin or they're going to use gold. Could be both. But remember this, guys. Oil is at an all-time low right now. It's coming all the way down. When gold and oil go down together, that's one of the first signals of a recession. So look for it. Pay attention to it. We got a couple more weeks. We'll see how it all plays out. We saw what happened with NVIDIA today. That lost some money. NVIDIA lost about $200 billion worth of market cap. And the reason why it loses money, and the reason why the market gets corrected, is because a 6% increase in earnings, that doesn't justify mega cappers and growth. Nope. You got to outpace inflation. And right now, inflation, I don't care what they tell you. I know what I feel. How about you? Can't tell me it's 3%. You can't tell me it's 2.5%. Nope. We know. The people know. Rich people, they don't know so much. Stock market bros, hedge fund, they don't know so much. You know why? Because they don't feel the effects of inflation. They just keep buying it. They keep going out and popping bottles and keep living their lives. That's why there's a disconnect. That's why the president of the United States has a total disconnect. His whole cabinet are multimillionaires and billionaires. There are people out there that are so disconnected from the markets and from what the people are actually doing, and they're just using data. Right? They're going through and they're saying, give me a print. Let me see what it says. And you know what? It's been telling you for the last, 2021. It's not transitory. That's right. Jerome Powell got it wrong then. And right now they're trying to make up for it by holding rates high as the sky. And it's not going to work because 4% is really not that high. Guys, this video is going to be a lot longer than you thought it would be, because 4% is not that high. In the 80s, we had an interest all the way up 9, 11, 12, and 13. Reagan took it on the chin. Made sure that we were going to recover and we weren't going to get stuck where we were throughout the whole 70s. But this is what you're dealing with today. People are afraid to do the hard thing because they all want to get reelected, or they want to be in good favor for the private markets after the fact. Trump has friends in high places, and those guys, they expect a rate cut. Trump is firing a Fed governor just to get a rate cut. Trump is interfering with everything in the world. He would hate to be under the same scope. I voted for him. I told you. I have no problem admitting that part. Because I didn't want Joe Biden. I sure as hell didn't want Kamala Harris. But I tell you, it doesn't matter who you vote for. That swamp is that swamp. And I don't care who they are. They're all going to do it. All the rich are going to try to stay rich. So find something you can invest in. Hunker down. Save your money. And get ready. When do I think this crash is coming, guys? When do I think it's coming? Well, today's 2025. Let's give it 2 years. Let's see how crazy we can get. Peace.